Beep, 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 beep. Hello, how are we doing? All right? Good morning, peapods. It's a glorious morning here at Jester Towers, the court of the EDI Jester. Fantastic night last night. Went to see Claire Fox speak. Warrior teachers. Got to meet up with the warrior teacher. And yeah, really good conversations. There's some interesting stuff coming up, peeps, this year. Some interesting stuff coming up. Jester's got his finger in a few pies, so we'll see what happens. Looking forward to being able to announce some things in the next few weeks. So first off, here we go. Right, okay. Winning Mindset starts this weekend, 6:30 Sunday evening. If anybody wants to come along, I'll put the links up later. Cough up, come and join me and other people. It's going to be great fun, yeah, lots to learn. So we're going to do that, right? I'm not going to have a whinge at you today. I'm going to teach you something for a change. I thought that might be interesting. So you get a lesson today. So first things first, subscribe. Do Betty Boo. Subscribe, right? Okay. And then share this, please, so other people can learn from the lesson that I'm going to give you today. So you're getting a lesson from the Jester. I watched you lot, obviously, a lot, because, you know, you're all tweeting and doing stuff and appearing in interviews and writing things and bothering councillors and MPs and doing what it is that we do in order to end this dreadful imposition upon our lives from these wibbling wokesters and their cohort of nonsense makers, right? So, I've also noticed that a lot of you will, you write things or you put stuff up and go, I haven't got this, it's just a picture I took of something, a screenshot that I took a long time ago. And this happened today. So Ordzilla was looking for something, the question she put was, where's this from? And it was about information about discrimination, job discrimination by gender, etc. Where's this from, was the question that Audrey asked. And sitting in this, you know, there was about 100 words and it was done by, because you do screenshots, don't you? It was done by a screenshot. And the individual that screenshotted it put underneath, I don't know, it's a screenshot I got from somewhere and I'm not sure where, I just did it, right? Now I see this happen an awful lot. So we take a piece of text as a screenshot, for example, could be this, right? And you go, oh, I like that bit. So you screenshot the bit you like and you put it up and go, isn't this brilliant? Or, I'm outraged, I am failed with outrage. Yeah, what the hell are these people doing? So we do that all the time because we want to see it. And then you put it aside and name it something and think I'll use that later. And in between you do another 1,000 and by the time somebody actually needs it, you can't even remember where it is, let alone bloody find it, right? Interesting that, isn't it? See, but it's just a challenge to those of us that work in this kind of work that we're doing. It's a challenge sometimes. And also, you might get a bit of text and you think, great, that's good. It's perhaps, you know, maybe 3 pages, like this one from the EHLC, and you go, oh, I'm going to use that. So you either, you know, take the PDF and screenshot the PDF, or you screenshot the actual website or wherever it may be, and you then get up 3 images, which you then post saying, oh, look, you know, here's what you can see. And again, we've got the same problem. Well, you might think, I want to be able to send that to someone, but, you know, it's a bloody image. So you sit down and you type out what it says, right? We all do it, or we all like to do it. So today's lesson, to help you in your continuing work in this field. So a couple of tips, all right? So we're going to do things today. You're actually going to do something, right? So here's what you're going to do. In your Windows 10, there is a piece of software, which some of you may not know about, called OneNote. ONENOTE, all one word, OneNote. OneNote was originally part of the Microsoft Office program, but it's now free to everyone, right? Because it's built into Windows. It's called OneNote, and it's brilliant for collation of stuff, right? It is an amazing piece of kit. But I don't want you to go and have a look at it all, because I'm not going to tell you about it all. But essentially, it allows you to store links and pictures and text, and all in one place, like a little folder, right? So this is our lesson today. So here's what you do first, right? Go down to your search bar on your Windows 10 and type in OneNote and see if it comes up. You'll see a purple logo. If you see that purple logo, click on it and OneNote will open. And what you'll get is a blank sheet. Just a blank page, right, which has got nothing on at the moment. And you can click on it and write text if you want to, but that's not why we're here today. So what I would suggest that we try first of all is go and find a picture that's a piece of text, as if I had screenshotted this. Just screenshot anything with a piece of text in it. Just go screenshot and then copy and paste it into OneNote, right? And it will appear And you can move it about and do what you want with it, but it will appear. That's the whole point. It will appear. Now, once it's appeared, right, you can zoom in and out. You'll see it there just like any other picture of the text that you've taken, right? Now, once you've got it in OneNote like that, what I then want you to do is right-click on it. And you'll get a little menu come up, okay? And that little menu has got a thing on there that says extract text or copy text. And it will take the text out of the picture for you and turn it into real text so you can stick it in Word. Or whatever it is you're working with. Is it me or is that marvellous, right? You can have that one on me, right? That's called OneNote, okay? So it enables you to extract text from images. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Of course, it makes life easier if you've got an entire sheet of text that you want to be able to use, quote, or do whatever you do for a blog or perhaps for a letter to an MP. So start OneNote. You'll get a purple icon for OneNote. Start OneNote, open it up. Go and find a bit of text that you screenshot. Pop it into OneNote by screenshotting or copying that, and then right-click to paste into OneNote, and then right-click on the image itself, and you should be able to extract the text and then put it into Word or whatever you're using for normal text usage. So go try it and let me know how you get on in the comments, right? So that's tip 1 for today. Help you become more productive, perhaps. Something interesting to do, you see. Something to try. So that's tip 1, tip number 1, right? Tip number 2, right? Once you've got text from OneNote, extract text, and you go into Word, and you then right-click on the page in Word, you can paste in different ways, right? If you paste it as text, just plain text, then it'll have no formatting and it will just be the normal format you'd expect it to be. Use plain text if you want to take out all the formatting, okay? You can paste it as if it's just come straight from the page, but that often causes problems. It's easier 90% of the time to post it as plain text. Then you can do what you want with it. Make it bold, underline it, make it quotes, whatever you want to do, okay? So that's the 2 top tips today from the Jester is OneNote. Go and try it, right? And then when you paste it as text, plain text. You'll see a number of paste options. Paste it as plain text. Right-click on the page in Word, paste as plain text. This gives you 2 things to try today. So please do let me know in the doobries if it's of any use to you. It struck me as, you know, when that person asked, when Audrey said, "Where's this from?" and the person replied with, "I don't know, I got it from somewhere." I took the image, put it into OneNote, copied the text, put it into Google, and there was the document. See how this works? Right, so this is a simple way for us to be able to do things like find out where something's come from by copying the initial text from an image. I hope this is useful to you, and come and be a Warrior Teacher. 6:30 start on Sunday. There's still time to sign up today and tomorrow. All right, okay? So I'll put the links up. The link's already in the doobry if you want to join. Just fill out the join form and I will get back to you today, okay? But we've got limited places available on the 6:30 one, so come and join us as Warrior Teachers. Other than that, you have a fantastic Easter weekend, and thank you all so much for your patronage and your comments and everything else. I literally am not in a position where I can reply to you all, but I do appreciate it so much. Have a fantastic weekend. The weather is lovely. It's looking like it's going to be a good one. Ta-da, folks.